Steele again from the Republican and Mass Live. Just lost my signal there, sorry about that. We're at the Wicked Wick 338 Mudfest motocross track in Southwick. And as I said earlier, I'm here with Rick Johnson. He's going to be showing us around a little bit.
Hey folks, how you doing today?
All right, so we were talking a little bit about why the Mudfest is so exciting, what people get out of it. Go over that with me one more time. Why do people come down here to participate in this?
Well, it's kind of cool. They have two different sets of trucks. One being a little bit more normal. They've souped them up. They've done what they've had to make them more competitive in this type of arena. And it's fun for them to come out and test their skills and test their equipment against it. As you just saw, this one didn't quite make it to the end. As the day goes on, it'll get a little bit more difficult. We'll go in there around noontime and groom the track up a little bit. Now this one is the DOT pit. It's one for the more normal types of vehicles.
Okay.
Tires, they pop up a little bit. We're going to run over to the other one, what they call the mega truck pit.
The mega truck pit. All right.
Mega truck pit. This one is a little bit more challenging. It has deeper ruts, a lot more slop. We have the rut number through. Tell me that's not fun.
That's great.
Are they having a good time or what? Crowd's loving it. Everybody's loving it. What's interesting is if you look at this pit, it's about 6 feet deep. And it started with a base of the sand, the same sand that we have for the Red Bull National Motocross track. So we couldn't hold any water in there, so we brought in a few extra pieces from some of our local contracting companies and mixed it up. I can't tell you all the total formula because then I'd have to kill you.
So it's like KFC secret recipe.
Right, exactly. But you know, we throw a couple of jumps in the middle of it. We want to make it interesting. These guys like to get it airborne once in a while.
Is that right?
A lot of fun. Yeah, fun stuff. You know, basically, you know, we're motocross people. We run motocross races, but we build the track understanding the equipment and how they jump, how they take turns, and that sort of thing. So we built these jumps with these guys in mind, with the weight level of the vehicles and trajectory and all of that. We've got John Dowd. John Dowd runs an excavation company, but he happens to be multi-national champion in motocross. He knows how to build a track.
Now, you were telling me earlier that this is the inaugural event. Is that right? The first time you've done this?
It is the inaugural event. Everybody thinks we're crazy for taking it on, but I don't. I think this is a great market. I mean, this is a great place to do it. Families come in here, have fun. Look at all the families along the side there having a ball. 4 of my 10 grandchildren are going to be here in a little while to enjoy it. We live 2.5 hours away, so.
Oh man, that's dedication.
Yeah, but it's a fun day. It's you know, this one's not as big as what it will be the next time. We know there are other competing events in upstate New York, and I think one in Pennsylvania, but that's okay. It's our first run. We want to show that we run well-organized events, and we'll schedule it next year so the rest of the folks can come here to enjoy it as well.
Understood. So for anybody just joining us, this is Brian Steele with the Republican and Mass Live. You're here at the Wicked Wick 338 Mudfest in Southwick. We're here with Rick Johnson. He's showing us around. Now, earlier we talked a little bit about the other events that go on around here. You mentioned the National Motocross Championship.
Yes. A couple of weeks ago, on July 8th, was the second running for us under our jurisdiction, or under our family group, for the Red Bull Southwick National Championship. We did the first one last year. It went off very well. We had a record-breaking crowd, which we were very proud of. NBC aired it live. This year was the first of a 3-year contract that we have with them. So we will continue that. It was the attendance was bigger than last year, which is good. For our sophomore year, we thought it might have gone down a little bit. NBC was ecstatic, and it was one of only 3 events televised globally by NBC all of this year.
Right here in Southwick, Mass. That's great.
Well, and you know what's also nice about that, Brian, is the fact that of the 12 national championships, this is the only one that's named after the town.
Is that right? How about that?
I mean, all of them have, you know, Hangtown and all of those others, they have names of the events, not names of the town. So, you know, Little Southwick gets on the map globally because of it.
Yeah, you get some pride out of the deal.
You know, that national, that week of national, you're really talking about 3 or 4 days when the influx of groups get in here. It brings over $1.4 million to the area. Now, Southwick doesn't get all of that because they don't have all of the hotels, but West Springfield and Hartford and down by the airport and Westfield, they pick up on that too. You can tell when the race is in town.
Right, yeah, well, I can tell that this is about to go down.
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Well, let's make sure our viewers can still take a look at what he's up to.
Artist that put this creation together. Say hi to John Dowd.
Hey there, we're broadcasting live on Facebook, just so you know.
Don't let the hat fool you. It's just to keep my bald spot from getting burnt.
John, we gotta move.
Behind the operation.
So listen, we're going to be here doing this until 4 o'clock, and at noontime we start with a side-by-side out on the national track. That's a lot of fun to see. You know, when you see the motocrossers out there, it's tough enough to make a pass. I mean, you have tight lines and all of that, but when you have two vehicles 5 or 6 feet wide trying to make a pass on a 20-foot wide track, it gets exciting. So they're going to start at 12 o'clock today. And then another moto at 1 o'clock, and then at 2 o'clock. We have a live band coming in at 4 o'clock. Breakfast, great band. It's a Bryan Adams cover band.
A Bryan Adams cover band.
A Bryan Adams
that's
cover
great.
band. So they're going to start at 4 o'clock, and then we're going to have the bonfire. If you look straight ahead, you can see the bonfire. We're doing that for the town of Southwick, and then we are hosting the fireworks here tonight at 9:15. Come over and watch the Mudfest this afternoon, some side-by-sides, and if you want to come over tonight, free of charge, come on in, enjoy it.
Well, that's
food
excellent.
vendors, beer vendors, and all some great people here. Good family event.
All right, terrific. Well, Rick Johnson, thank you very much for giving me your time. I appreciate it. I know you're a busy man. You got plenty of mud to sling.
I lots of stuff to sling here, Brian.
All right, great. Well, thanks so much. I appreciate your time. And thank you all for joining us. We'll have more coverage later on MassLive.com and in tomorrow's edition of The Republican. Thanks so much for joining us.